Well, I'll
Oh
tell
my
you where we
God.
are, Taring Hu. We're in the Act 1 camp of
Oh my God.
near the Emerald Grove. That's where we are.
Oh my.
Oh my
No!
No
Finally!
way! Finally!
Where's Scratch?
Where's Scratch? Let me give him. Where's the owlbear cub? Where's the
Oh my God, where's my pet?
where's my
baby?
my foraging for maybe like foraging for 1 cheese but somehow 6 wines. We are
that
down
guy.
down by the river. We are down by the river right
Yeah,
now.
bro, we're down by the river, for real.
Yeah, for real. We're
real, for
literally
real.
there. We're literally there. How's the sound? How's the audio looking? Is my senpai sounding good to everyone?
Do I sound good?
Do I
sound dumb?
Does she sound dumb? No, she is
If I
very
sound
smart.
dumb, that's yeah. If I sound dumb, then yeah, you're hearing the right thing.
No, hearing the wrong thing. Very smart, very strong.
Hey,
Tired.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm smart, bro. That's how I got passed through my first playthrough. You know, like my brains.
You didn't have you didn't have wisdom or intelligence.
Yeah.
Did
just
you?
have luck?
Did you learn about the difference of those? Because at first I was like, huh?
No, I still don't. To be honest, I still don't. That's why my Ignis always Igmis, bro. Because I still don't know.
that is very like okay. I didn't realize apparently Ignis. We're gonna get into this a little more, but apparently with Ignis, you gotta have high wisdom. You gotta be wise to not miss.
Not miss. Wait, someone says I'm a little too quiet. Wait.
Oh wait. I think it's a bit better now. I think I turned you up and I turned the music down. Okay.
Alright. Okay.
Oh yeah. So basically, this stream has come about as the Rhubarbians know that my latest hyperfixation has been Baldur's Gate. I have not been playing it on stream, and actually me and Hugh have been like discussing. It's like silent time, non-verbal gaming time for us.
Yeah, bro. Because she silently just replied to my DM. Who? And then she sent me like screenshot. I was like, yes. Yes, honey, yes.
I sent her a screenshot of me installing the game, and she was like, okay, a little late,
Dude,
but
I was
okay.
so surprised when I saw like your Discord. Rhubarb is playing Baldur's Gate 3. I was like, oh, it's time. It's time. And then it's like constantly, you know, and I hover, it's like how many hours? Like 6, 7 hours in. Sometimes like 9 hours in. I was like, yes. She's in the zone, bro. She's in the zone.
I was in the zone. I was like clocking into work every day. I was like waking up and being like, okay, time to play this game for 12 hours.
Oh my God.
On the days that I wouldn't stream in the morning, I would just go immediately back to Baldur's Gate. I don't know what happened. I was entranced. I was just like, I couldn't get enough. Is that what happened? Is that what happened to you, Miss Hugh?
No, bro, it is. It does. Like, I remember the first time I played, I was so addicted. I was playing. I don't know what I was supposed to say. It was so addicting that I did not sleep for the whole night.
Wow,
like
that's how you know that you're on something.
I did not sleep for the whole night because only nighttime I'm available to play games. So I think I started like at like 8, and then I did not sleep until like 6 a.m. the next day.
Oh my god!
And the thing is, I still have stuff to do in the next day, you know, at like 8. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. I need to stop. The reason that I stop is mainly because I have stuff to do. Yeah, it's not like slowing down. It was slowed down by phone. Responsibility.
Wait, why is my life getting in the way of my precious Baldur's Gate 3 playing
time? Bro.
It's like going to the bank. This is actually really inconvenient for me. I'm meant to be going into the Underdark right now, guys.
Yeah, bro. So I'm meant to romance my husband right now. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Also, the did you know much about D&D before playing?
No, I do not know. I mean, I know a bit. Like, I know the like basic like roll dice, nat 1, nat 20 kind of stuff because I do not watch like a D&D session, but I do like sometimes I watch clips of D&D session.
Yes.
Like the critical roles, especially because they're really popular, right?
Yeah.
So
Critical Roles super popular. Every
right, super
time I see a
popular,
clip of them, they're always crying.
Yeah, bro, like they're so into the fucking
Yeah,
role playing.
they get really into it. What
Yeah.
I've been looking at recently is people's D&D room setups because they go hard.
They actually go hard, bro. They actually go hard.
They actually
I
go
don't
hard.
know.
They like the TV screens in the table, like
Yeah,
special
oh my
effects.
god, yes, that is so true. Like the thing is, the TV screen is not even small, you know. It's a size on an actual table
Yes,
sometimes.
it's
That shit is
like how
huge.
much money do you guys have? And like the special dice, the special themed dice as well.
Oh my
It's
god,
amazing.
yeah, bro.
It's introduced me to the
Yeah.
wonderful world of D&D. I would still not play with other people, and I would only play Baldur's Gate 3 over and over.
Yeah,
again.
that is true. Like, I do want to like join someone because I will definitely am not a good DM, but but I know like how bad our time zones are, so we know that we're just gonna play for one time and then we're gonna stop
Yes.
because it like synergize with everybody's timing. So that's why I'm like okay, that's why I'm like stalling if there is any invite. If there is any invite, not like there is any.
Yeah. Exactly. Like
Yeah,
I don't know if I could commit to it. Because that means, like, I have to commit around other people. But with Baldur's Gate, you can just load it up and just have your own session.
Yeah,
with
I know, bro.
and also, the characters in Baldur's Gate, they're always there.
Yeah, it's so true.
Yeah,
my husband is always
they're
there, bro.
always there. Yeah, and your husband is always there. Well,
Yeah, bro.
oh,
Yeah, my husband is mugging behind you right now.
yeah, he's mugging. He's mugging right now.
Yeah, bro,
Did you when you first played Baldur's Gate, and this
Oh
is
my
kind
God.
of like a question, did you expect to like Astarion as much as you did?
Oh my god. You know, okay, the thing is, I did not play Baldur's Gate upon release because the game was so expensive and I did not
It
have
was
the
very
enough.
expensive.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
it did not run well.
Yeah. There's so many bugs. There's so many bugs. But for me, I don't have much bugs. It's just that I can't afford it. But so I played it after their first patch. So they fixed a few stuff already.
Yeah.
So that's why it's okay for me. I was expecting Gale or Halsin, to be honest.
Oh, Halsin. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I was
The
expecting
bear.
Gale. Okay. The thing is, okay, I have so many stories about Halsin, bro. I did not know where to find him the first time I played him. I went I went to the Underdark because I thought he was in the Underdark, you know. I did not see there's a freaking cage room, there's a freaking prison room
Yeah,
that I missed.
That's
Anyway,
the
but yeah.
beauty of this game. There's just massive amounts of, like, there's a huge area I just didn't go to. So,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It is.
I just
But yeah.
didn't know about it.
But the thing is, I thought I would not go for Starion because I keep on like sending my friend, like, you know, the Barbie villain from Princess and the Pauper.
Oh, with the set. Okay, there is a famous TikTok with that guy.
Yeah.
Where it's
With-
like
with
the
her.
hosiest.
So I was like, nah, I know way I'm gonna like this guy. Oh, I was wrong. And then even after that, I was like torn between Gale and Starion. But Astarion, I don't know, bro.
Classic. A classic love triangle.
Yeah, right. Maybe it's a red flag, you know. Maybe it's
It's
because the thing is, I was never into the type of guy where I can fix him type of guy at
no,
all.
neither am I. But
But
I don't know what happened.
I know, right? Like, what did they do to that character to make me feel
What?
so interested in him? Like,
I'm
what
not
the-
sure. I'm just like, is it? Cause like I remember somebody was like, "Oh, Astarion kind of sounds like Stewie Griffin from Family Guy," and I was like, "Oh, you're kind of right. He does."
They're kind of
But
right, he does.
he kind of does. He's like, darling. He's like the same way that Stewie
Yeah.
Griffin's like,
Yeah.
Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis. Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
Do you have like a I was gonna. This is like one of the questions I have prepared in my brain for you because you are Globie's boldest. Because even your new outfit is based off. So what is your Tav like? What is your? Have you played through Dirge and Tav? Dirge is Dark Urge, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My first playthrough, I played a druid.
Oh.
Mind you, I do not know anything about D&D at all. Like, I do know the classes, but I do not know like their proficiency and stuff. So I just picked because druid you can change it into an animal. So I feel like that shit is kind of cute. So I went for druid, and apparently druid is like one of the weakest class.
Oh yeah,
to pick.
they're like hippies in the forest that just don't do anything.
Yeah, bro.
They love nature.
I mean, look at freaking Halson, bro. What did he say? May the oak father, something. May the oak father, may the oak. Shut up with the oak father, bro. I don't know.
He's always yapping about trees. I'm just like, oh god, okay. Can you just tell me how to get to the underdirt, please, and how to get to the night towers?
Bro, he's an actual yapper, bro. Can't be a fucking
He might be a more of a yapper than Gale.
Yeah.
He might.
The thing is, he yaps. It's like we don't want to know, but Gale at least like okay, that's an interesting part of his yap. A bit of interesting part of his yap. But for Halson,
I think Halson is just a little too serious for me.
Yeah, bro.
He's a little too serious.
But the thing is, he's nice. That's the thing.
Yeah, he's
like,
nice.
Okay.
So what did what race was your Tav?
It was a Drew. It was a Drew, but it's a Drow.
Oh, a Drow!
Yeah, I went to Drow immediately. That's why it was so easy for me because you know how they like Drows because of the goblins and shit. Like, especially female Drows, right? The female Drows are really...
every other race in Baldur's Gate is like, oh god, an evil woman has come.
I know. Like, you're a Drow? Okay, you're good. That's why I got to the Blighted Village so easily. Like, I don't even need to fight them or like persuade them. They just let me through because I'm a female Drow. That's it. I was like, oh, I did not know it was like I picked like a easy race for the playthrough, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like if you want to be evil, just be a Drow because every other evil race, like the goblins, they're just like, oh, hello, mistress or whatever. Like you're on my side, right? I was basically John Baldur's Gate. I played a human fighter class because I wanted to be like isekai, like main character, like anime protagonist.
Like hero type of main character.
Yeah. I wanted to be like I was like a normal lady.
He wants to be normal.
Just a normal lady that got thrown in for like it's so funny because I was just like normal and like in my head. Because I don't know if you came up with a more detailed backstory for your Tav in your head, because I did too. I did. I did. I was like, they did this. I even like wrote it out on like the Google Doc, like this is their backstory.
Oh, okay. I did not do that.
I was like, ooh, I must get this out of my brain right now. And I because it's so funny because everybody in the camp is just always trauma dumping.
I know that's so true, bro. That is so true. I feel so mature for some reason, even though I'm not, you know.
Yeah, everyone is just like crying at you, and they're always like saying to you, "What do you think I should do?" And they're like, "I don't know."
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
Like, bro, why are you basing one of your freaking biggest decision on someone who don't know shit, bro? What the fuck? You just met.
It's especially happened when like hello Rem, hello. It especially happened when like Shart was choosing between...
Oh my god,
I think
Esma.
Shart was choosing whether or not, well, one, she was like, should I just throw away my religion that I believed in for my entire life, and or should I do this new goddess that I've been shit talking this entire time? Or should I kill my parents, or should I let them live? And I'm like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, why? Yeah, that is so true, bro. Whenever she said, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, like everybody else, my first playthrough is always the nicest one. So that's why I'm like, you shouldn't do that, you know. But deep inside, I was like, bro, please. This is not my decision. It's your parents, bro. Like if I say to kill them, you would. What the fuck? No, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh my god. I was like, you know what I did? I let her parents. I told her that she should let her parents live because I wanted her to have time with her family.
Oh yeah, that's what I did as well.
Yeah, I think. Do you find it, Miss Hugh? Do you also find it hard to be mean in video games?
Bro, it's so. Okay. Played the game for 5 times already, 5 playthrough, and I still haven't like let the goblins invade the Emerald Grove. I haven't even stole the freaking idol. I haven't done that. I keep on doing the same playthrough over and over again.
What if they don't like me?
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. I'm scared they don't like me. Like I can't, you know. I can't. I'm scared. Like I don't want them. But the thing is, I feel like I should. That's the thing. I
It's
should
like
do that.
I have this same thing in real life that I do with like people pleasing, where it's just like I must I must please
I
everyone.
know, I know. That's why, like, I know it's a game and stuff, but I feel irresponsible if someone were to die or something.
Yeah,
You know,
I
I'm
feel
saying?
very responsible, and then everyone is like, especially when you play as the Dark Urge,
Oh my god.
you have like moments of like I must kill. And then especially
Yeah.
when you kill that poor bard, the tiefling bard, and then
Oh,
everyone wakes up like, what the hell?
yeah, I know. I like how calm they are, you know? They're like, oh, there's a dead body. Who did
And then
that?
you're
I
just
know it's you. Okay, that's it. Let's go on our merry way.
yeah, let's
That's
just
it.
go on our merry way now. Yeah, I find it really hard. Yeah, my tav was like we were just discussing mods. I do play with mods so I can have the prettiest princess in the world in my game. I was like
Okay.
I must have better hair than this. So I
Fair,
downloaded
that's
like
fair.
50 mods to make like beautiful
Yeah.
princess
Wait,
characters.
what? How does your tab look like though? I lost my wait. I don't know if I still have my screenshot though. But how
Oh,
does yours look like?
that is a very
I think
did
I think I lost my screenshot.
Oh, I think I didn't take a. Oh, that's something I should have done before the stream. I should have taken a
Bruh.
screenshot of my tab. Maybe I can load the game and make the stream go 24 frames per second.
Yes, wait, I forgot the screenshot button, but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
God,
will
bro,
show you. I will
freaking
show you
hate it.
later. And basically she has like long black hair. She has purple eyes, and she kind of looks like a Final Fantasy character in the face. And she's a fighter class. She has a big sword.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll show you.
Whose
She's
screenshot are only a Starian?
Is it really only a Starian
Yeah,
pics?
yeah, bro, I swear, bro. Dude, I've been using the same. Okay, yeah. This is my favorite Starian screenshot. I'm gonna send you.
Okay.
This is my favorite Starian
May I
screenshot.
put it on
This-
stream?
Yeah, you can. This is my favorite and always be the favorite because he's so fucking hot here. My favorite part will always be the freaking love thingy at the circus, and this was one of it. Like, look at oh my god,
Wait,
man.
where is
This. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm sending.
Okay,
It's loading.
All right, let's have a look
Like,
at. Oh, okay.
bruh.
Oh, you also got that armor for him too.
Yeah,
It's goated. It's too good.
he's
Okay.
so good. Like, you look at his expression, bro. He's like, when you got it right, he's like, you know, we saw it. I was like, I don't know you, even though I quick save every time.
It's like
I'm a sucker for
I
Tarzan,
honestly
so
think
funny.
that you are the number one. Actually, I'm sure there's probably some people online
Yeah.
that beg to give it. There are some rabid Astarian fans.
Yeah, the thing is, my love for what's Starian is like not the sexual type, you know. It's more of a like I want to respect him, you know. That kind of I'm so legit serious when I say I like him because I want to respect him, like shit like that.
Look at this guy. Okay, I
look at
kind
that
of get it.
man.
He's got a little bit of the blood. He's got like a little bit of a like a mysterious expression on him. You know what? I've been mercilessly bullied by my chat for choosing Astarian romance-wise. I have no
Bro.
idea why when he is one of the most popular characters in the game.
I know, but I do not. Okay, usually whenever there's like a romance game, I don't go for the most popular one because I like the niche one. But this guy is a freaking exception, bro. I swear. I don't know. I just like him. Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, I don't
I'm a
know.
sucker.
I think like it was. We just said nice. No one is bullying you. I think I have people in my chat being like, because I don't usually talk about this kind of thing, because I was just sort of a bit like, yeah, I guess I like the vampire guy, and they were like, oh, you're going for the white-haired twink? I see. And I was like, what the hell?
Oh my god. There's nothing wrong with the white hair twink, guys.
There's nothing wrong
That's
with
low.
it. There's nothing wrong
But
with
the
it.
thing is, only this part, the Casino part, that is like the only part that I actually cry.
It was
Cry so
it
hard. I was sobbing so
it
hard.
was very emotional. Neil did
Yeah.
such a good Like,
Yeah, bro.
just Neil did such a good performance, like in that, especially when there's a scene where Astarion is like, no healing sleep for you, wake up. I really like that bit. I don't know, that's one
Wait, oh yeah, that one was so good.
No healing sleep for you, wake up. I really like the way he says it.
Yeah, that was so good. That was so good.
He sounds so peed off.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, that is so true. That part, I remember.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, I said to my chat, listen, Astarion is the female fantasy. He's a white-haired bad boy.
Red flag. I can
red flag. Red eyes, vampire. Listen, I was reading those Twilight books when I was younger. I don't know.
Well, I was never into freaking vampire. I was never into the vampire face at all. I'm entering my vampire face when I'm a fucking whole hag, bro. Like, what is this?
Dormant. It was sleeping inside of you.
Yeah, bro. I was waiting to get unleashed. When I see a star, and I was like, there it is.
There he is.
You've been hiding for too long. Now you're unleashing yourself. I see how it is. I see. Going all out as well.
What is your favorite character introduction? Like your favorite meeting?
Meet up with everyone like the first time.
Yeah. I know. I mean, maybe. I quite like Gale's one. Is really funny.
Yeah, I feel like Gale's one is funny. Dude, Gale. Okay, the reason I don't go for Gale is because he's so freaking arrogant. It pisses me off. Like, okay, a starting type of arrogant is like, I know he knows that he's arrogant, but for Gale, he's like he doesn't know he's arrogant. He just know he's better than you. That's the thing that pisses me off when I made Gale the first time.
He is a bit of a mansplainer.
Yeah, hey, freaking piss me off.
Yeah, he's a bit of a.
After that.
Yeah, he's like he was yeah, he's a little bit of a mansplainer. I've seen some really funny clips of somebody playing as a worshipper of Mistra. And Gale being kind of an asshole, being like, I know that I love Mistra.
I know Mistra. Yeah, exactly, bro. But the thing is, he's such a sweetheart after Act 2, though. That's the thing.
He is a sweetheart.
He's such a sweetheart after. I was like, I see how it
falls
is.
for you by just talking with him as a human being. It's so easy. It's honestly so easy.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
It's so easy to to make Gale fall in love with you because you just say one nice thing to him, like, "Hi, how are you?" He's like, oh, "No one said that to me in years." But then again, he has been in his tower with a bomb in his chest, and he's been just crashing out over Mistra, being like, "Oh,
yeah, Mistra's gonna put bomb on me. She's gonna make me explode, Mistra again." Right, that's so weird. But for the first introduction, I'm not sure actually. I would say, maybe Karlach. Maybe Karlach. Mainly because by the time you met Karlach, you already meet up with a lot of people. So there's a lot of really cool interaction.
Yeah, I love Karlach.
Really cool interaction right after you meet Karlach. Yeah. I feel maybe Karlach. Yeah.
Because it's Will says Will is already after Karlach, right?
Yeah.
And she's such a badass softie, so true. She's got a good energy. It always makes me sad when I have Karlach disapproves when I do something maybe a bit like an asshole would do, and I'd be like, I would be like, I didn't mean that, by the way, back there. To her later.
Yeah. The thing is, I like Karlach a lot, but starting from Act 3, she pisses me off. Surprisingly,
she's a bit she's very emotional. Which is fine because she's sort of I think by Act 3 there's a moment where she really just wants you to just kill Gortash and just she can't see reason basically.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with everything else. But the thing that I don't like is she doesn't even bother to go to Avernus for a bit, just to survive and find something to cure her. You know, I don't like how she gave up on curing herself because she doesn't want to go to Avernus. Because the thing is, everybody else.
She went to Avernus for me.
No, yeah, for me, I mean, the thing is, she doesn't want to go alone.
Yeah, she wants to. She's like, I can't go order by myself. You have to come with me.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. So I feel like she gave up so easily because, in the end, I do feel like she can be cured, but just because of like, oh, I don't want this is like, bro, calm the fuck down.
I feel like there are many characters that are just they are way too easily convinced to just kill themselves.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, bro, calm down.
Gale was like, you know,
I'm comparing maybe because I'm comparing it too much to Astarion, because Astarion has been like freaking Kazudo's slave for 200 years, you know. So he explains words.
He loves life. He's like, I want to be here.
Yeah,
forever.
that's the thing. That's the thing that pisses me off during the car like part.
Yeah, she's just way too like she says like, oh, I love being alive. I love hugging people. I want to touch people. I want to. She's Gale is like, we can just set off the bomb. And I was like, Gale, I wasn't even thinking about it. It's like, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Hey, what about that bomb, eh? Kill the nether break? What about that bomb? Gale, I'm just trying to eat dinner.
It's so true, bro. But to be honest, like if IRL, I would say Gale. I like Gale more. If it's like IRL relationship,
I don't think I could handle Astarion in real life.
Yeah. I feel like Astarion is the type of like freaking bestie that I would just yap and like gossip with and just like shit talk everyone else. He is that guy. But for like IRL, I would say I
think
prefer
I'd be
Gale.
quite terrified of Astarion in real life because I'd be like, do you like me or not? And then he's like, I don't know, maybe. And then I'd be like, oh.
I feel like he's a master gaslighter, and the thing is, I'm easily getting gaslighted. You know, I'm so easily convinced. So I'm like, I'm gonna be like one of his first victim, bro. I'm just gonna die sooner than later, bro. That's me.
Yeah. Wait, Rhubarb, did you let Astarion feed on you?
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
What is that question? Wait. Speaking of that part. Okay, speaking of that part, the Mind Flayer Emperor part. Do you do it on the first try?
Wait,
on the first playthrough.
What Mind Flayer part? The thing?
The mind blown achievement.
Oh, I've never done that yet.
What?
I can't do it. I don't like the Emperor. I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like him from the get-go.
I do not. I didn't like him. I could tell that something was off about this guy. Like, first of all, they make you like make the dream visitor, right? So you're gonna make them hot, because you're like, they're probably gonna appear later, right? And then he's so manipulative. He's so like, I'm doing this all for you.
No, you know. That's when I say I'm easily getting freaking gaslighted, bro, because I actually believe it.
You were like, for me?
You know the time where okay, I'm gonna cut you a lot for this one, I'm sorry. But during the time where you try to like defeat the Nether Brain, but you can't because you're not a Mind Flayer, right? And then there's one time where he's like pushing you back and then bring you back to the Astral Prism. Dude, the freaking interaction when he push you back and bring you to the freaking the Astral Prism, that part was so hot for me, you know.
Oh, you like a savior moment, like
yeah, because he's using his freaking levitating skills, you know. I was like, yo, it's kind of hot though.
There are not a lot of scenes where a character goes out of their way to save you, like as Cav, exactly. You know. To be honest, a lot of the characters are just like.
That's so true. That's why I was like, yo. And then the thing is, he's so tall again. And then I swear to God, his character design is so freaking good. His outfit is so hot.
You're into him.
I'm not. It freaks. Okay, it freaks me out actually, but he's hot. You know, it freaks me out when he's hot.
I also need to get a drink. Conversation.
Alright. Who got played by the tentacles? Nah, bruh. It's not the tentacle. It's the charisma. That guy, whoever that did that guy's part in the game, they know what they're doing, because his charisma was so freaking high that I got freaking convinced. You know, like I know that he's up to no good, but I'm still here trying to be the Lulu that he's actually caring for me. You know.
You were like, he was like, I'm doing this all for you, and you were like, me?
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, I know he's like, it's like deep in my guts, I know he's like manipulating me because he's a mind player. Because you remember when Wither say a mind player is still a mind player, you know? So I know, but it's the voice probably, bro.
I think they chose because I was watching some clips of the early access Baldur's Gate 3. The voice for the Emperor was completely different to the voice that they use now. He got really his original voice was really like scary, but then they gave him like a
Yo, legit, bro.
A beer to talk about the Emperor and also I didn't like what he did to his past partner. Like he like basically like made like paralyzed her or something, right? Or something like that.
I do not know. I don't know, but I know that he's using her. That's for sure.
Yeah, like he does with you. Like he does. Also, sometimes it's so funny how sometimes in the dreams he'll just show up half naked, and then you're like,
"Oh yeah, that's so true." That's so true. I am not a fan of like, I'm not a fan of like half naked guys. That's what I'm gonna say. I like full humble humility clothing. Whenever I see it. That's how I got attracted to guys usually.
Like,
so whenever he started to get like less and less, I was like, bro, you look weird,
like,
bro.
Where your clothes at?
Yeah, bro, you look fucking weird, bro. No.
Where your clothes at? Oh my god, yeah. I was kind of feeling like that too. I was like during the certain romance scenes, I was kind of looking away a little bit. I gotta be honest. And then I was closing my eyes. And I was like, is it over yet? And also. I think like, and I would get to the end of the romance scene and then I'd be like, oh, I guess like that. Well, that just happened. Kind of thing. Yeah. That just happened. I was gonna. What is do you have any Baldur's Gate 3 hot takes, controversial opinions?
Oof. Shit, I feel I do, but I don't know. I don't remember anymore.
I think I have one. I do have one, which is like, what is okay? This is kind of like which in order, what from favorite to least, what acts? What is like your favorite, like from favorite most favorite act to like least favorite act?
Oh, my favorite will always be the second one. I love Catherick. I love Catherick.
That is so Catherick. Good. It's
Catherick.
Really
I feel like Catherick is better than the other two freaking Dead Tree, bro. The other two Dead Tree suck. Gortash is a wannabe Noctis, bro. He's trying to be like a Final Fantasy character, but he's too fucking old, so he decided to...
Not too much of my man, Gortash! Not too much of my man, Gortash!
Wait, you like Gort?
Not too much of my man, Gortash, okay?
Bro, Gortash, bro, he's a freaking wannabe Final Fantasy character that got freaking denied, so he went to Baldur's Gate, bro.
I think Gortash, Orin is just like a bit too much of a psycho, like
Orin. The thing is, Orin's so much of a tryhard. You can sense the tryhard from her. You know? Pisses me off actually.
I was like, what is this like? Chuny kind of like lady going around. Yeah, I think I like Gortash because he looks like he's got a little bit of chub on him, and I kind of like that. Yeah, it's so true. Orin is Jared Leto's Joker, damaged.
You know, but my favorite will always be Catherick, bro.
Yeah,
maybe also like the freaking voice actor.
Yeah, they got like for Gortash and Catherick, they got J.K. Cinnamon and Jason Isaacs. That's so
bro,
cool.
Dude, that's crazy. Actually, that's why. I feel that's how they make the villain have so much charisma, bro. Yeah, they picked so well in the term of casting.
They really did. The voice, and also, when I was like deep in it, like my first playthrough, just like earlier this month, I was just like in bed thinking about how big this game actually is. Everything is voiced. Everything.
Yeah,
everything.
Exactly.
Animated, voiced. It's like, honestly, for such a small studio like Larian, it was such a triumph, honestly, of a game. And no wonder, I was like, no wonder this one game of the year. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they know what they're doing, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing. And then I feel like they don't go half-ass as well, because they did have a lot of like really big actors for it. Because in the end, there's still what's his name again? There's still Matt Mercer for what's the guy's name again? The bald guy.
The bald
Minsk.
guy? Minsk.
Minsk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like voiced by Matt Mercer as well. And he's a really big voice actor.
Minsk is voiced by Matt Mercer.
Yeah, it's Matt Mercer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I did not know this as well.
To be honest, yeah, it's very good. The voice direction was completely there. Like, there was some Jennifer English as Shart was like, got such a nice voice. I'm so I wish my voice sounded like that. It's so wonderful.
The thing is, the thing that I respect as well, like for Larian, they don't pick big voice actor for their main characters. Because to be fair, I don't know any of the voice actor for the main companion. I don't know any of them.
Yeah.
But they make a name of themselves. They did a really amazing job, and that's how they get like a lot of gigs after that.
They really did. They, like, I knew Neil Newbon from Resident Evil and from, he was in Detroit. He was in Detroit.
He was in Detroit.
A couple of Human. I didn't know Jennifer English, but now she's in like every game ever. So,
bro, apparently she's in freaking Wuwa as well.
Yeah. She's in.
Yeah, it freaking shocked me actually. I was like, what the.
She's in Claire Obscura. She's in yeah, it's crazy. Like it's booked and busy. I follow the voice actress for Lae'zel on TikTok because she does like a lot of like
Deborah? Yeah. Her
I
ranch obsession, bro.
Yeah, she's ranch.
Yeah, it's a ranch obsession.
So
Deborah.
So your favorite act? Oh my god. I brought up Gotash. Your favorite act is Act 2, and that is, I think, thinking about it, that is probably my favorite as well, because one, it feels kind of scary. That is like, it's like the Shadow Curse lands are scary.
It is. I agree. It is crazy.
The pacing in Act 2 is really good as well.
And then the thing is, the second one, there's a lot of ambush, you know. So that's why you always caught you off guard in the first place.
Yeah. It definitely, it feels like there's a lot of danger around, you know?
Yeah.
There's a lot of danger.
Especially since, like, without the freaking torch, you're basically gonna die. So you just have to, like, plan your thing carefully. Oh my god.
Like, and then, I was like, when I first played that bit, I was like, why am I what's going on? Why am I dying so suddenly? Why am I a reanimated corpse? What's going on? Slow down.
Why suddenly it's turn-based? What happened?
What happened? What's going on? Wait, where's the boss music coming from? What's going on?
My god.
I think after that, for me personally, it's Act 1 and then Act 3. Act 3 is like probably the one that I'm like, Act 3 is really, don't get me wrong, I do like it, but there's something about it that feels, one, overwhelming because of the amount of loose ends you gotta tie up. It feels like every single battle is like a boss fight.
That is so true. There's so many boss fights there, because you have to fight. Okay, you have to fight the freaking. I assume you already know a lot of the things happening. Actually, right? You have to fight the freaking dragon. You have to fight Cazador. You have to save freaking Will's dad. You have to fight the freaking.
You have to go to like
the submarine. You know that.
You have to go to Bioshock for some reason.
I know.
What's going on?
And it's a turn base, you know. And then you have to fight for Shart's mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Shart's mom and dad.
And then you have to fight freaking Gortash, Orin. There's so many stuff happening, you know. And then, the freaking ball as well. You have to Saravok. What the fuck?
I hated that ball fight so much. I was like, stop turning invisible. Stop it. Show yourself. It was so hard. What is like? Is that the same for you? Is Act 2, Act 1, and then Act 3?
Yeah. But I do like the end part of the only reason I like Act 3 is the Cazador part and the House of Hopes. Those two are the main reason that I would rate it a bit higher. Because I feel House of Hope is so good.
Yeah, House of Hope is really good. Raphael is a good character. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's such a good villain.
Yeah, he's a good.
You know what I say? He's like that type of. He's like the guy who always moisturizes. You know, he always looks so freaking shiny. I swear to God, I do not know why. Yeah, bruh.
Oh,
The,
I
the, the
hated
hell.
the rescue the gnomes in the factory mission so much. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I was
the
pulling my
Gondians,
hair
the
out.
Gondians.
I was
Yeah,
smashing my face against the keyboard.
dude, okay. Because since you're playing like right now, the AI is better. Back then, the AI is so fucking dumb. They keep on like triggering opportunity attacks, you know. So they keep on freaking dying and dying
Yeah,
and dying. I was like,
just,
bro,
just running into the blade.
yeah. No, the thing is, it's not just L blade. It's the freaking Steel Watcher blade where you can get prone from getting. Freaking dumbasses, bro.
Yeah,
Dumbass
oh my
Gondians.
God.
And then they're the smartest. Shut up, bro. They're so freaking dumb.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hate
Goodness.
that part.
I've heard about the like looking at the Baldur's Gate 3 Reddit. I've seen the horrors of the past AI of just like the gnomes just like walking into fire and then going like, oh, I'm dead. And it's like, well, you should have actually done something instead of wandering into that fire right there, the grease, and then somebody.
I know. So stupid, bro. Freaking Gondians. Yeah, that fight.
Yeah, that was it. So like in terms of like boss fights, or fights in general. So what is like your favoritist fight?
Ooh. I would say I actually really like fighting the apostle, the Catholic apostle, the end of Act 2.
Yeah.
I do like fighting that one.
That has it feels you're on like the edge of your seat. I was on the
Yeah,
edge of
yeah,
my
yeah.
seat for like that. That is a really
Yeah,
good
because
one.
that's like the first actual boss fight that's like so
It
huge,
feels,
you know?
It feels important.
so
It
epic.
feels
Yeah,
it
yeah.
feels epic. That was like a crazy moment between because I was playing as a human fighter character. I was like doing like one-on-one PvP with Catherick with my big sword, and like he swung at me, he missed. I swung at him and he missed. It was like a parry like battle or something, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. I feel like such like a main character right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh my god, yeah, that was really good, especially with like with Dame Aelin as well. It was so like that revelation was crazy.
That was actually really good. But like I said, I played like on the first few patches. Dame Aelin's AI is so shit. It's so shit. Because you know when we're fighting the Apostle of Merkel, there's like a bone chill where you can't heal around it.
Oh god.
You know? Yeah, there's a bone chill, yeah. No, the thing is, she doesn't want to get out from there because I can't heal her. She's gonna die. So I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I was like, well, yeah, that's crazy.
You know, yeah. But okay, another fight that's like quite like out of the blue for me is the Marcus part at the Last Light Inn. That fight is actually quite cool as well, to be honest.
That bit was cool. That was cool. I
did not expect that. Wait, do you know that freaking Lord Farquaad that Marcus looks like Lord Farquaad?
He does a little bit. He does.
Because he has a big ass forehead, bro. Freaking Farquaad, bro, pisses me off. I keep on like dying on that part though. Not like I die. It's the woman got kidnapped. Freaking Isabel got kidnapped.
Yeah, I was trying so hard to save her, and I was like, can you please stop running into these winged horrors?
I know that exactly.
I must admit, I did look up a few guides or two while I was playing it because I was so like, I know I have like the autism where it's just like if I miss something, I will beat myself up about it. Yeah, I was like, I will beat myself up about it. So I was like, how do I save this lady? She just keeps dying over and over again and getting taken away by Marcus. And I basically just barricaded the doors so before I talked to her. And just like loads of barrels so no one could get in. And then we all four of us, it was like the girl group as well. It was me, Karlak, Lae'zel, and Shadowheart surrounded Marcus and just like wailed him.
Oh my god, you know what? That's smart, bro. That's smart. When I first played, I did not know about cheese method at all. I actually do it the traditional way.
Oh, you're a pure and honest lady.
Yeah, bro, legit, bro. Because I do not know, because I've been playing a lot of games, like a lot of RPG that's like really one track, you know?
Yeah,
like you need to do.
I mean that yeah, real gamer. I agree. I think like because a lot of JRPGs they don't let you have this kind of like
options,
using your environment to your advantage. Like you can do pretty much anything. You can push people off. You can just like kill a boss by just like succeeding the roll and just like pushing them off like into a chasm. Into a chasm or something. True. That's how I beat my. Oh yeah, I will tell you my least favorite battle is with that fucking spider.
Oh shit!
I hate that spider. It was like in the first act and I was such a low level. That spider was kicking my ass.
For me, that's okay. I don't remember playing my first playthrough. I did not encounter the spider, so I was like, I don't know about it, so I'm cool with it. Like I encountered the spider once my level is high.
Yeah.
So that's why I got it easy. But during the time where I play honor mode, I actually went the cheese way where I fight everyone. And then if I'm gonna die, I bring one person back to regen and then revive the other person. So I'm gonna go back in and fight her again. So I went like a loop where I revive everybody back. That's how I beat in an honor mode, the spider.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, but the thing about the spider is it's quite easy to get fall damage. No, it's quite easy to give it a fall damage.
Once you figure out where the spider goes and like how they go on the web, and you just ignis the web, and then they just
exactly.
And then the stupid spider just keeps going back on the web bridges, and you just keep doing that over and over again. It becomes pretty easy, I must admit. But I didn't know. I was like, the babies are like biting me. Get off me.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah, the baby.
The baby. This is. Oh, I'm trying to wait. I had another question, which was, what is your favorite camp out of all of the camps?
Ooh.
The first one's pretty good at the Emerald Grove.
I feel like the first one is really iconic. It's really iconic.
I feel very comfy there. I know my way around there.
Yeah. My favorite.
I quite like Elf Song Tavern when you can rent a room there.
Oh yeah. But Elf Song Tavern is quite basic, I would say. It's quite. I'm not sure.
I think I like it because I could stop foraging for food and I could just like go to the thing and be like ring up and just get a supply pack.
You know, I do not know that thing exists until like my third or fourth playthrough.
You're like, I've been going into bins all this time like a homeless person looking for banana peels all this time.
bro, it's broke, bro. But I do think like my favorite is the one at the Rivington.
The Rivington. Wait, let me look up that one again. That one, that's with the barn, isn't it? It's like a barn. There's like a little bit of a barn.
Sorry, not the barn one. Sorry, not the barn one. The one after. Sorry, not the Rivington. That before you find the elf song is that one.
Is that in Baldur's Gate itself?
Yeah, it's in Baldur's Gate. It's in Baldur's Gate. Yeah.
Hold on. That is
the one that's like it looks like a ruin something because there's a lot of like stairs there. You know.
Oh yeah, that one's nice.
I feel like the reason that I like that one because there's a lot of cutscene that's happening during that time for me.
There was a lot of important cutscenes.
Yeah, more cutscenes. About the Mizora, you know, the Mizora, yeah.
A lot of important cutscenes in that one.
Stop winking! Yeah.
I think like because you spend so long in the game, like hours on end, hoping for your chosen companion for like a new piece of dialogue. I think I can see why people get so attached because when Astarion gave me a new piece of gave me like his little exclamation part, I was like yes.
Yeah, I know. Right? I sort of got one because the thing is you have like two romance like condition he's gonna have. Like the first one, he's so into you. And the second one, if you don't let him feed you, if you don't have the option to let him feed you every night, he has like a bit of a more I don't give a fuck much of the romance.
Really? Wait, so
legit, like because the first I'm sorry to say my first playthrough, I was having the mindset it's either I romance Astarion or I'm a freaking solo. I'm going solo. And I did not manage to romance Astarion, so I went solo. I was a single lady on the first playthrough, okay?
You were like, fine, I wasn't even into you anyway.
Yeah, but deep inside, I was deluluing. I thought I can still romance him until I was in full delulu, bro. I was in full delulu. It was so fucking bad.
So bad. You got one guide by this guy.
Yeah, but he's just like friend zoned me. Fuck, man. This is just like real life. Fuck. Anyway, so But on my second playthrough, I did allow him to like feed me, but I do not know. Maybe it's a bug, so there's like no option for me to for him to feed me.
Mm-hmm.
So when if you were asking for a breakup during that time, he's just like, oh, it's fine. He doesn't give a fuck. But if you allow him,
That would make me so mad.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I did try, and I feel so bad. I feel like, wow, he doesn't care about me. No, I was so into the game that I feel so attached. I feel actually sad when he says that.
Like you were like face pressed up against the monitor, like I loved you.
But yeah, there's a
love
something
me
like that. But the thing is, after like if you're in that really good relationship where you allow him to feed on you, like if you break off with him, he has this the really sad thing that he said is like, oh, he has something that he said. I don't know, because after that I never bothered to break up with him because I was always playing like one single save mode. Like I always play like single save mode. I don't have.
You did a stream where you did honor mode, right?
Yeah, and I got Dishonored, bro. You know
It's
how I got
amazing.
Dishonored? Fucking Orion, bro. I need to play it again though, but I don't think I'm gonna play it on stream. You know.
That's your non-verbal clicking around, listening to music time.
Yeah, bro.
You got
But
versified with this
yeah.
by being maidenless. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen with this Big Naturals mod?
The what? Big Natural?
Big Naturals mod.
No, I don't know.
Hold on, let me
What
show
is that?
you. It's so funny. They came with his big boobs.
Oh, shit.
Alright, I'll put it in stream and I'll show you first. Look at this. With his Big Naturals.
Okay, wait, give me a second. I've seen this.
I've seen this with his Big Naturals.
Oh fuck! The Hawk and the Skeleton have that big of a donkadong, bro. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
How is this possible?
Yeah, bro.
How is this possible with his Big Naturals?
What the fuck?
Let me show everyone. I think everyone will like this. But yeah,
Yeah,
I think I do think if I was gonna play again and I would force myself to choose probably a different romance route, I'd probably choose Shart. That's probably my second one. I do love
okay.
Shart. Or Minthara.
Actually, Minthara is my first romance for Dirge.
Oh really?
No, my second romance. My first romance for my honor mode, but I fucked up, so yeah. But the thing is, okay, Minthara is so freaking forward that it kind of makes me uncomfortable, you know?
Lae'zel's kind of like that too. Lae'zel's a bit like
Yeah. She's kind of like
Lae'zel's
Lae'zel.
You've impressed me in battle. I'm going to now lick the sweat off your neck.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa!
I was so uncomfortable. Like those two make me so uncomfortable. That's why when I romance Minthara, I was like, okay, I think I need to end this. I feel so uncomfortable.
It's like, I'll go back to my vampire man that could give
Yeah,
less of a
bro.
crap if I lived or died.
Yeah, just give me the gaslighter, bro. Just give me the gaslighter.
It's true. Lae'zel is a bit of a sniffer enjoyer. There he is, with his big naturals. I'll put him right
big
next. I'll put him right
legit.
next to deploy autism stare.
Autism stare.
There we go. There we go. It's a sniffer I've ever saw one. Well, actually, what happened in terms of like approval, disapproval? What happened for like the tiefling party or like when you save the grove? Everyone was coming up to me being like, "You down? You down?"
Oh wait, everyone, damn.
Every single party member was like,
you know, during that time, everybody doesn't like me, bro.
What the hell? Who want me? No one.
No, the thing is, it's only Will, but with that time, Will is like not the I'm down type, you know. He's like, oh, I'm gonna dance or some shit later on, you know. Because Will is just such a nice boy. He's so nice that I'm like turned off, you know.
He's a nice guy. I really like Will. He's like I feel like I can't put him through like the emotional turmoil of having a romance while we deal with this like pressing threat of the nether brain.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
like he's so nice. Okay, the thing is, he's so nice. Like during the time where it's either he kills his dad and take over the Duke title, or like he save his dad. Like once you give him the choice, he's like, oh yeah, that is so true. I shouldn't think like this, something like that. He's so nice that every time he responds to us, like it's always so good. Like he doesn't even have a demon inside him, even though he's like the most demon ones in because he has fucking horns
he's
and
like
shit.
to me, he's like a Prince Charming kind of character. He's like
Yeah,
a good guy. He's like he was brought up in nobility. I have like a headcanon because my Tav is a human noble as well. I have a headcanon that they used to like go in the same circles, and they're like, "Oh, you're here too," kind of thing. Oh, you got swept up by the snowflake too.
That's so true. But yeah, the thing that pisses me off about Will is mainly that his father is so much of a freaking dick, you know. But he's like, it's okay. I forgive my father. Like, shut up, bro. At least be mad at him or something,
I
bro.
feel like everyone in this game has like some kind of daddy issues where they're just like, okay, I guess he hates me, but that's okay.
That's so true. That's so true.
I guess he hates me.
Oh my god, bro.
that's
Freaking
okay.
all of them have issues, bro. All of them have issues, bro. Oh my god.
They
Wait,
all
but
have
on
issues.
your first playthrough, did you manage to save Wolverine? Wolverine and the friend, I forgot his name.
Okay, I will tell you something very funny, which is like on my I kind of save scummed this a little bit because I didn't realize that this was like a really important character actually. When he was trapped on that windmill, I accidentally pressed the release brake.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's
and then he went flying, and then I was like, oh, bye. It's a canon event. It is a canon event.
I think so, because we got confused with like release or like hold or some shit like that. Because I thought when you say release, like release him, it's not like release break, you know? My English is not good for that statement, bro. My choices was not in my dictionary list, bro. I swear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Learning English, learning some new words
Canon
while playing Baldur's
event.
Gate.
It's an actual canon event, bro.
I mean, Wolverine and... Wait, no, it's not Wolverine. It's Barkus. Barkus.
Ah, yeah, Barkus. Yeah,
Barkus.
Barkus. Yeah,
Because Wolverine is his, like, his asshole friend. Like, talk about a toxic relationship. Wolverine is the guy that's just like, leave me alone, Barkus. I don't want your help. And then he's like, I've been trying to rescue you all this time, and you can't even say thanks? He's like, oh, you're a fool, you're stupid, Barkus. I was like, Jesus Christ. You gonna let him, you gonna let him talk to him? He is the Sasuke to his Naruto, so true.
That's so true, bro.
Yeah, that is so true. He's the Sasuke to my Naruto.
Bro, he's a freaking simp, bro, with Wolverine.
It's true, it's true. It's simp. I think the other thing that I really like about, because we were actually talking about like the gameplay and how and you said something to the degree of, actually you didn't find it all that stimulating, but
yeah,
but I think what we were trying to say is like, yeah, it kind of after a while it kind of just become a bit like, okay, you do this, now you do this kind of thing. But I think it's the gambling aspect of getting that one critical hit that is what keeps it going, you know?
That's so true. And I think like the chance of like making new plays every time, making cheese play every time, it's always so satisfying to see when it works. Maybe in terms of like better than expect. Yeah. But I do hope that there's a fast forward option in the game, because sometimes when you accidentally trigger a whole village coming after your ass, you have to wait for one by one and just like.
I've been like instinctively pressing space on other people's like attacks. I've been like, all right, go. I've been like, can you please hurry up?
I mean, yeah, I know. You actually like use your own turn, you know, and it's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's like, oh god damn it, that was my time to like kill this guy.
Oh my god, and then you have to wait again.
Yeah, I think also Baldur's Gate. I'm not. It's been okay, so I am a bit of like a Western RPG kind of person, but this has been a really long time since I felt this way about a game, and I felt like I want to be actually involved in reading about it and everything, because before that was Mass Effect for me, but you know what happened to Mass Effect is that they just keep making bad games, like unplayable stuff. But in terms of like what I wanted for what I was thinking of, like how I would improve Baldur's Gate, is especially for Tav, because sometimes I always felt like Tav felt very separate to everything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Dirge is its own thing. Dirge has like a whole like intertwined backstory with like Baal and everything, Ketheric, Orin especially. But with Tav, it just feels like everyone just actually doesn't give that much of a crap about you, to be honest.
That's so true.
I want there to be more scenes, especially with like your chosen companion, because Orin kidnaps either Holson, Lae'zel, or that little kid that shows up.
Yeah.
It would be so much better if Orin kidnapped your companion instead. I feel because you'd be really motivated to save them. You'd be like you'd be going straight there. Like give me him back.
Give me back my husband. Yeah, give me back my wife, bro.
You gotta. I'm here to collect my wife.
Yeah. That's so true.
It just kind of feels like Tav is very customizable. Like, you know, like going through the motions of like being like a sort of fish out of water kind of thing. But I wish there was just like a few more scenes where Tav felt actually part of the story, you know?
Yeah. I kind of get it. You know what my take on that is actually? I feel like the thing is we are so attached to everyone that we want everyone to have the same effect.
Yeah,
that's how I feel, because in the end, this game is really good in like portraying really good characters, like really realistic type of like personality that we were hoping for more.
I think I feel like that's why you want a little bit of the source too. You want
yeah. That's why we're asking too much. But I do feel like they already did their best, because in the end, like adding more of those is gonna be way more than they bargained for. Because in the end, that game itself is already quite big in terms of like choices.
I think like imagine voiced lines from
exactly. Like
imagine if they went BioWare with it, or if they went like you know like and they had voice lines for everything you say afterwards, it would just be too big. The audio file would just be massive. It would just be too damn big.
Yeah, it's so true. That's why during the tavern, during the Dark Urge part, when you already played Dark Urge, right? You finished that?
I'm currently playing through Dark Urge right now, but I do know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, basically, there's a part at the end during the Orin fight. There's a part. I'm just gonna spoil it. So, there's a part where you know how Orin is a shapeshifter, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I've seen this clip. I've seen this clip.
Yeah. Where they shapeshifted into you. That part for me, that part was so epic.
No, that's like honestly, crumbing it, I think, is the best way. Oh, Whitey Book, thank you so much for the one Rhubarb.
Hey, thank you for the gift. Nice.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think that that is a very like Poggers moment. I'm looking forward to when that happens to me. I'm currently for my Dirge playthrough right now. I'm currently in the Shadowlands. Yeah, so I'm currently going through it. I do feel like I just
the way
Yerger.
Oh.
I just defeated
Yerger. Oh, nice. That guy. That guy. I had like a hard time back then with him. His bro he's
strong.
A fucker. Yeah, he was quite strong.
He's quite strong. It's because, and I'm gonna say it right. So for Astarion, this leads back to the Astarion romance thing. There are two confessions. One where you talk to that drow in the blood drow.
I love that part.
that is like the blood drow in the Moonrise Towers. You get a confession scene where you basically say like he doesn't want no pickles. Astarion doesn't want pickles. He doesn't want to do that. So he says like, oh, blah, 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 thank you so much. Oh, I feel like maybe you like me and I like you too. Maybe let's be an official thing. But if you kill Yerger before you meet that drow, he says to you, I had a nice simple plan. I was gonna seduce you. I was gonna do all of this, but I didn't expect to also fall in love with you, which is obviously the more superior confession.
So true. But I prefer the blood part though. I like the blood part. I like how vulnerable he feels. I'm a sucker for vulnerable men, bro.
You like it when you like it when they feel a little bit like under your control.
shit.
Yeah, maybe you're the master manipulator here.
No, I'm the one who got manipulated by the emperor, all right? And I know that he's manipulating me. I'm still allowing it, okay?
Yeah,
it's either one way or the other.
You got that special achievement. I know he's allowing you to manipulate you. It's funny because I've seen that clip because I just look up like things I've missed just out of interest. Because I'm also just like I'm not really too bothered about spoilers as well. So if I get spoiled about something, I'm just like, okay, can't wait to experience that for myself, kind of thing. The people like your camp members come into the portal and catch you with them.
Huh? Wait, sorry, what?
Wait, so like when you do the stuff with the emperor, right?
Oh yeah.
They come in through the astral plane portal and they're like, sorry.
Oh yeah, that part. That was weird, bro.
Yeah, that. Everyone's like, okay, didn't think that you were into squids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh my god, bro, that's so freaking weird.
Shadowheart.
You know what's so funny? Because okay, the thing is, I think I only like did that like once, and only once. My friend did it like one time, and then he was romancing Astarion, and Astarion was the one who saw it. That's why she when she talked to Astarion, there's like nothing different, you know. It's the same normal conversation. That's why she feels like, wow, you don't care about me, something like that. That's the thing. I feel like they should have
some more dialogue for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you said that you have a lot of things to say about Halcyon. What's going on there?
Oh, Halcyon. Wait. Do I? I don't know. I feel Halcyon. Maybe because Halcyon is just so nice. Okay, I'm not into the freaking bear thing, by the way. I just want to get that out of there. But I feel like maybe because he's naive. Naive in a person is kind of cute, you know? And he's big.
He is big.
He's so big, he's so nice. And the thing is, the joke he makes is so freaking quirky. I think the part where Soulmate was like, oh yeah, I like ducks. I was like, oh.
He's like, I like ducks. It's like, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I find it so adorable, bro. When he said, I like ducks, I was like, oh, he's a baby. He's a big baby.
He's just a big baby. He's just a big baby. I think there's a moment. So basically, when you cure the Shadowlands of the little boy disease that it has, where it's like, this evil little boy disease that it has, because because he comes onto you quite strong. He's like, I need to have sex with you. He's like that,
yeah,
right?
that part caught me off guard. That's the reason that I stopped like liking him, to be honest.
Yeah, he was extremely. I liked your vibe from across the bar, like kind of thing. But then again, if you put it into context, you save his precious grove. You like cure the Shadowlands, like something he's been trying to do for years.
You save his best friend.
Yeah, you save his best friend. And then he's like, you did this all, like, you did all the things for me. And then obviously he's gonna be like, I don't care if you're dating somebody else. Can we just please? And I need to have you. I was also a bit like, okay, I don't know about this.
Oh my god. Yo, you know what's funny? When you do that and then I know like there's one part if you romance Gale, and when you ask Gale for permission for like those stuff, and when you ask like, oh, are you okay with like a third person in our relationship? And then you know what Gale first said? He said, what, you mean a child? I was like, oh, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
It's so freaking adorable. He's like, oh, you mean a child? And it's like, I don't think this is appropriate time for kids. And I was like, oh. Dude, I started Gale after Act 2, he's such a sweetheart.
Gale is genuinely not versed in love. He is.
I mean, he's only simping for Mistra, bro. Of course, bro.
Yeah, he's only ever known Mistra, which is really like, what's great about Baldur's Gate is just like there are characters that when you think about it, it's like, wow, that is actually really messed up that they had to like go through that, because he like Mistra, he she like picked him out when he was like quite young, right?
Yeah. I would say that one word, but yeah, it was that word, bro.
Yeah, it's that word. It's just like Discord mod.
Yeah, this more about this moment,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. So of course
And the thing is, he doesn't do it with just what he does it with. I feel like Elminster as well. That's why Elminster is so freaking attached to Mistra, you know. That's why Elminster is so strong because he received so much blessing from Mistra. Hey, freaking Mistra, man, pissing me off that moment.
God damn it, Mistra. She honestly just kind of like just being like like an asshole.
Yeah,
Just really bad, yeah. She, because I've not played through Gale's romance. I've seen clips of it, but it is just basically just there is what I like. There's also a genuine conflict as well of like your character being like, so what's going on? You love, like, how am I supposed to compete with a goddess? You know, which I think that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because Astarion doesn't really have like as long as you kill Cazador, he's basically just like there. Like he's pretty loyal actually. He's just like, hello, I'm here. What are your
Trying
thoughts?
to live my life.
What are your thoughts about yeah, I know, cucked by mistress, so true. Tav bros.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts about Ascended Astarion?
I love it.
Oh, I see.
I prefer Ascended, bro. Like at first, I thought I would prefer the non-Ascended, you know, Sponsterian. But Sponsterian is so boring, bro.
But he's so nice.
Yeah, he's so nice. But the thing is, Ascended Astarion, he's so possessive.
Oh,
and then the thing is, he's so.
I get it. Miss Who is kind of into that kind of thing, isn't
No.
she?
Yeah, no. The thing is, it's not just I'm not into like possessive, but the thing is, the possessive is there's so much security in the possessiveness, which is nice.
I see. So when he tells you to kneel, you're like, yes, sir.
I don't know, bro. I feel like the sense of possessiveness is so. I feel protected.
Oh, I see. Because I've not done like the Ascended option because I don't know. I feel like I don't want to piss off. I don't want to piss off the girl. I don't know. If I like being like, what did you do? I thought you guys weren't gonna do that. But when he tells you to like kneel down, he was like, absolutely. I'm already there. I'm already on the floor.
Yeah, because he's controlling you. You're already his spawn, you know.
Oh, I have a question for you. Out of all of the NPCs, which one would you like to be a romance option?
Ooh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. I would say Damon, but the thing is, I've shipped Damon with Karlak, not me.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Other than that, okay, the guy in the beginning. Remember when you were with the Gnolls, the guy that stuck on the cave?
Oh, him! I think he's a bit of a fan favorite.
Yeah, that guy is definitely it. That is definitely it. What else? Let's see.
I think I want Barkus to be a romanceable option.
I thought you were annoyed with Barkus.
I think
oh my god,
there's just something about him that is like funny and like it's because he's kind of lame. I think I quite like that. I don't know. I think I like it how he puts up with you. But you're always rescuing him.
The thing is, he's so nice as well. It kind of makes sense, I guess. He's so nice.
He's always just like, oh, you again.
I know. The thing is, when you start like recruiting him in your camp, he's just like standing there with his arms around his like waist, and he does that alpha pose. You know, it's like, bro,
he's like
saved your ass. Don't be superior. The fuck.
Well, here I am. Oh, people are saying Jaheira for an option.
Jaheira makes sense.
She's like an OG character.
She is. Oh, people really like Jaheira, but apparently there is not romanceable.
No.
Sad.
No, sad. Yeah,
Rob.
Jaheira, she's really cool. She's no nonsense. If no nonsense was in the, if you look up no nonsense in the dictionary, there would be a picture of Jaheira, basically. She doesn't want to hear about it. Like, I remember at the epilogue party, you go up to her and you talk to her, and she asks you, how are you? And then you go like, oh, I don't know, I've just found, like, the love of my life, I guess. She's like, I'm gonna bath.
Love her, bro. I actually love her energy. She's so cool. She's so cool.
She's like the cool aunt. She's like cool wine aunt energy.
Yeah.
She's really cool. And in terms of other, wait, I'm gonna go to the toilet. Just a second. I'll be back. I'll be back.
All right. Okay, guys. She's going to the toilet. Don't judge me on liking Ascended Astarion, because Ascended Astarion is gonna take care of me, and I love when someone take care of me. Because I've been independent all my life. Yeah, I've been an independent tiger all my life. So please, don't judge. I just want a man to be taking care of me, okay? It's not a kink. It's just security. It's just security, okay? Okay. Hey, thank you for the super dance. Thank you. See, I'm taking the... So I'll marry this tiger already. Nah, I'm already married to Starion. What are you talking about? I'm already married to Starion, bro. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I'm already married to Starion. I love married. Okay. Sorry, please take care of who? Oh my god, please, Starion. This is Starion. Please be real. Please be real. I just want a man. Hey, thank you for the super, Memenstrina. Thank you. Is it Memem or meme? I don't know. Hey, is the toilet break done? Oh shit! Look at her. She's bouncing around. She's bouncing around. Yeah, she's bouncing around.
Oh, thank you so much for the supers. Thank you. Someone married that. Thank you, Duns. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you to my mods for sending me the blue supers. I'm not still on the toilet. I'm actually back from the toilet. While I was on the toilet, I had some more thoughts.
Oh shit!
I have more thoughts about Baldur's Gate, which is why I think places. I are paying to keep our jobs, yeah, because you do it for free. There are some places in Baldur's Gate that I really do wish were explorable and just were parts of the game. Oh. I don't think Larian. Larian did say that they're not gonna do any more DLC. They're not even gonna make a Baldur's Gate 4 or something, right? Yeah. They're done. They're done.
Yeah, they're done. They're moving on Divinity, the Divinity title, I think. Yeah. Because in the end, Divinity is their original IP. And then it's doing quite well as well. It's just the gameplay is so hard. But I feel like they're moving on Divinity because Divinity is really strong and is one of their biggest IPs. So yeah.
Well, I'm excited to play Divinity. Maybe I should maybe get into Divinity.
I did play, but the game is so freaking hard, bro.
Is it really hard?
I have to it's so hard that I don't think I'm gonna stream it anymore because I'm gonna take my sweet ass time. That game.
I know. I don't know if it gets a lot of backseaters, but I feel like it's one of those games that has quite a hardcore fan base, right?
I would say, yeah. I would say you will find a niche fan base where people are gonna be helping you out. But I feel like the way so far, because I do encounter a few when I stream the game, they encounter a few of backseaters. But the thing is, the way they backseat, it's not that bad. Mainly because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it's more like an instruction of what the fuck I need to do instead of backseating, if that makes sense. But yeah.
Yeah. I think Divinity is just one of the Baldur's Gate 3 seems like a very streamlined. I've played some. Listen, I'm holding my hands up. I've tried to play some older RPG games. I've tried to play. I've definitely given my best shot at the original Fallouts, and I've been like, what's going on? I've been scratching my head whoa.
Bro, I swear, older games this tend to get so freaking difficult, bro. So difficult. But yeah, Divinity 2 is definitely a fan favorite. Definitely. That's why I feel like people are looking forward for their new games.
I think Baldur's Gate 3, this is like magic. I think like yes, streamlined version of like that kind of gameplay, but also like I think the characters just really like helped it a lot.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think for
Definitely.
sure.
The story actually carries the game.
Mhm.
Actually, it's not even the story. I feel like the story is quite basic.
Well, that's
but
the
characters.
thing. Like
Yeah.
I've been reading about because I didn't know that Baldur's Gate is just based off D&D 5e, 5th edition. I didn't know. I didn't know that Shah was just like a typical like D&D thing. I didn't know that Salune was a typical D&D thing. I didn't know. And then apparently like all these cities, they're from D&D. Yeah, I just didn't know. So it's been wonderful to like discover. But I was thinking like cities are sort of like vaguely mentioned. Oh, I think this was cut content. But I don't know, because there's been a lot of cut content from Baldur's Gate 3, which is crazy because it's already so big.
Yeah, exactly.
That I think they were gonna make Upper City of Baldur's Gate itself a explorable area that wasn't just like a ruined like bit in the Act 3 final boss fight.
Yeah.
And they were I was hoping for Waterdeep, honestly.
Oh yeah, bro, so true. Like, remember when you went to the House of Hope?
Yeah.
And then you see like the portal. I thought we could enter the portal. You know, I was so hyped.
I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah. And then it's just the narrator being like, you see, Waterdeep. It's a land. It's beautiful. Or something.
Yeah. And I was like, I want to enter, bro. I got cucked by the game.
But you do see when you send Karlach and Will off to Avernus, you do see Avernus.
Yeah, but just
vaguely.
Yeah,
and I would, if there was gonna be DLC for Baldur's Gate 3, it would probably be like Waterdeep, like something like to do with that.
Right?
Avernus.
Yeah.
What are the other places? Upper City. What are some other like places that are like vaguely mentioned in passing? I feel Baldur's Gate 3 cities, the Sword Coast in general, list of locations.
Nah, I feel so because it's quite.
You get to visit Waterdeep and Neverwinter Nights, I believe. Oh, really? Yes, curse you, Wizards of the Coast, and your greedy tactics. So true.
Neverwinter Nights, I believe. Yeah. It's the game is already big because I don't know if you know, but apparently Sven, the CEO for Larian, planned on making 2 the moon tower. I forgot what the name. The freaking tower.
Moonrise.
Act 2. Yeah, Moonrise, yeah. He planning on making 2 Moonrise Tower, but it's gonna be so damn big, so he just cut it into 1. That was the actual
That would be too big. That would just be too big. I would be like, another one.
Exactly.
Does Taranku play D&D? Do you play D&D but only in games?
Yeah, I just play freaking Baldur's Gate, bro. I never played D&D.
Yeah,
I was never exposed to D&D so much.
I've never played it either. I've been invited to games, but I've also been like, so I'm gonna have to make decisions in front of other people. I'm gonna have to roleplay in front of other people. But that's like me time. That's like my own imagination time.
Yeah, I don't want people to know about my imagination type of shit.
I don't want to know people to know about. I don't want a second Gale has.
Yeah, I don't want people to get cringe on my freaking thinking. You know.
A second Gale has hit the Moonrise.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I think also like also it's another thing about Halcyon, just on the Halcyon subject, is that you mentioned that you're in a relationship with somebody else. Just like this is very that might be the funniest thing I've ever read in my life. And he when you mentioned to him that you're already in a relationship, he does pull like the whole we saw your vibe across the bar kind of vibe, polyamory thing. Which is really funny.
Smell he sent into you. I was like, oh yo.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, bro, he's actually, but it kind of makes sense because he is a bear, right? So he has that sense, I guess. He has that instincts and shit.
I guess druids are just like that, I guess.
Yeah. But then he saw like a freaking creep though.
he's kind of I think there's the Halcyon girls. They like the bear. They like the strong big old elf. Not for me. Unfortunately, I'm quite attached to the as Miss Who. I'm quite attached to Astarion. I don't know why. I think if I would have to pick, it would have to be either Shart or Gale. But Other than that, I think it's Astarion for me because I think I don't know. He's just cool.
I know.
Just cool, I guess. It's just cool, I
He's
guess.
unpredictable, bro. It's just unpredictable. That's the fun part of
It's
a.
true.
Of
He's
a
my lock picking jockey. I'm like, go my scarab.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You
whatever.
go, my skeleton
I'm
key,
like,
go.
whatever. Go, my Astarion. Go lock
Yeah,
pick that guy.
bro.
That chest. Go lock pick that door. He
Yeah,
can get into any door. Even Shadowheart was like, so you can just do that, and then he's like, yeah, I guess so.
So true. Wait, do you give like the book, the forbidden book to him?
Yeah, I do. And then I say, oh, I guess. I'm like, well, I'll just give it to Gale, and he has a really funny reaction. He's like, no, he's not.
I
Using this one.
know. I know.
When I had to keep Gale occupied with all those magical artifacts, I was so like, here, damn. I was like, here, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, God's sake, just eat them.
Yeah, dude, I remember back then I was so freaking greedy, but then after the game goes by, I was like, oh my god, that item is actually really shit, bro. It's really bad.
It's
Just
really
give him
bad.
whatever he wants.
It's really
He needs
bad.
to eat his boots, bro. He needs to eat his boots.
So, you've played through this game 5 times.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
what a shameful yes. You should be proud. How many hours do you have in this game, by the way?
Oh, like if I combine two of my accounts, I would say around 6. Wait, let me look at my current count first. Give me a second. Let me think. Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Baldur's
that's why I
Gate.
bought. That's why I bought.
Ah,
Senpai
it's
on.
around 600. It's around 600 hours. It's not even 1K though, to be honest. It's just 600
Oh,
hours.
No, that's still quite a lot.
Oh, man,
No, that's why
I have someone
that's why I
that
bought
I
Hugh Senpai on because she is
Yeah.
the number, in my knowledge, #1 Baldur's Gate fan, and I knew
Yeah,
her
yeah.
like as like the Baldur's Gate, and we've been. She messaged me like, oh my god, you've been playing so long.
Oh, bro. I was so proud that she started playing. I was so happy when she said that. Damn, this game is good. I was like,
Okay,
yes.
hold on.
You
this
know
game-
what surprises me as well? Like a lot of people are not into that kind of gameplay. I feel like a lot of people are not into like turn-based. But because of this game, people
Ah.
are open a new leaf. They're like, okay, shit, this
Yeah,
actually
because
it's
it's
actually
good.
not
It's actually. I mean, we just did say like it gets a little bit tedious, or a little bit like
Yeah.
tedious
It's
after a
really
while.
good first day for the
But-
game,
but-
surprisingly.
It is very satisfying setting up the set piece for your big attack and then it actually
Yeah.
working out. Because I've definitely
Exactly, bro.
cheesed it a few times. I used that rune powder bomb to basically just take Raphael out. I just
the barrel man.
I just
The
freaking
barrel
like globe of invulnerability on ourselves, and I just like hit that thing. I just bombed the whole House of Hope.
I mean, you have to remove the pillars as well, so it kind of makes sense why you do that, bro.
I had to. He's
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
600 health. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so true. No, it's not. It's like 666 or 6 something, you know,
So
because
that was
it's never.
so funny. And he sang a little
Yeah.
song while that was.
Bro, that was the most epic battle when it starts like
Mm.
lives or mortal lives. I was like, yo, I was stunted, you know, during the peak the song. I was actually like dumbfounded for like a few minutes. I did not
I
move.
was like,
I was just
yeah,
vibing to
it
the
was
song.
so good. I really liked that moment. It was really good.
It was so
But
hype.
apparently, because I've read a pretty interesting like Reddit thread about like in the grand scheme of things, your character as Tav, they're probably considered like this amazing legendary hero. But people who are more well versed in D&D were saying in the comments, actually no, this is just sort of like, yeah, they're gonna be put into the history books, but they're gonna be sort of like, they're gonna be
Just a normal hero.
kind of a normal, like maybe with a statue or something, because
Yeah.
people are like, but you took out a devil, and it's like, yeah, but Raphael is like middle management.
Yeah, that's
Is like he's just like a middle management kind of guy. He's barely a guy. He's just like in his house.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so true. Like even the part with the Nether Brain, like the thing is, Elminster is the strongest person in the game, I would say. But he doesn't even bother because that
No,
thing is so tedious for him.
He's just looking for cheese and wine. He's just like, can I just go to your camp and just like hang out?
Yeah, very true.
But yeah,
There's a
but
wine and
it's the
cheese
same
there.
with like Jaheira as well. Even though obviously you have to like they had to power scale her a bit so she could join your party and just like not win every single fight.
Yeah. She's actually strong.
So it's kind of interesting to think like there's this massive Nautiloid attack, but it's kind of just like for the other cities in the world of Baldur's Gate, it's probably just like, oh, I guess that's happening over there.
Yeah, it's like it's just normal Sunday. No.
I guess that's just happening over there. I guess, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I guess that's just going on.
Yeah.
Well,
mind players. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving on.
Mind flayers, just like another typical Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly.
The entirety of Baldur's Gate has to be rebuilt. No, right? Well.
Yeah, that's okay. We good.
Because the city itself, because I was reading about it, because someone was like, Waterdeep is the equivalent of King's Landing from Game of Thrones. Now, I don't know if you know much about Game of Thrones, but I've watched like maybe a few episodes. So Waterdeep is like the big capital. It's like the nice capital. But Baldur's Gate, the city, is like the scrutty city. It's kind of like where bad things happen.
I mean, the previous Baldur's Gate game was also the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but everything, even from the previous Baldur's Gate game, it's always Baal. It's always about Baal being the main villain and some shit, you know? So I think it's the normal thing. I guess that's why there's like a freaking underground area for Baal, because it's just a Baal area at this point, bro. So the Baldur's Gate is just Baal, I feel.
Yeah.
It's so freaking weird. Like I guess that's why it's like normal for them. Like even back then, during the Minx and Jaheira era, it was their main villain. Their MC was also like related to Baal or some shit. I don't remember, but yeah, it's. I feel like Baal is the main character at this point.
Yeah,
because Sarabot was on the board game as well.
For sure. I think like I think like Baal, Baal is definitely just like usually the guy being like making things a mess. Which is why when I'm playing through as Dirge, I must say it is a little bit more interesting than playing through. Even though I do love my first Tav dearly, it is very interesting playing as somebody who is like basically just like a child of Baal and just like actually like a evil person.
Yeah, let have that urges and stuff.
I love just like a guy that's evil. Just like because I'm evil and I love murder and blood and
Yeah, I got you. Understand.
Also, I love like for your player character. What I've noticed is that they're hitting some like 5 poses, which is the arms crossed, lean back, and also the they don't hit many poses or expressions actually.
Wait, you mean the characters?
Yeah, like Tav. Tav doesn't hit many
poses. Yeah. It's just
Tav,
a typical
Tav hits that like arms crossed, like
and then the common shock.
Yeah, shock. and then the hand to the when they're getting like parasite like in the brain, they're like
the Charles Xavier the freaking Charles Xavier pose.
So true, the Charles Xavier pose.
Oh my god!
And then the narrator is like, you feel your mind connecting. The parasite wriggles and writhes in your brain.
Authority. I swear, bro. Top is so basic, bro.
Oh, you feel authority.
That's so true.
So true.
Oh my god.
Top it's so true. Yeah, I like Baal being just like a guy that is just like, I guess he's here to cause trouble again.
Here we go again. The Baal spawn.
Here we go
Just
again.
a normal Tuesday.
Just a normal
Why do they
Tuesday.
feel Tuesday, bro? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Gortash.
Yeah.
I hate Gortash though. Gortash is so ugly.
I think he's cool.
Dude, not gonna lie, I don't understand people who thinks he's cool. Because even one of my friends who plays that game was like, I like Gortash. Like, huh?
Okay.
Like, he looks so stinky.
He looks like, okay, maybe he looks like he hasn't showered. Maybe he looks a little greasy. Maybe he looks like a little greasy or something. But he is also someone that I wish was a romanceable.
No, man, I thought so. I thought so.
He looked. Also, his voice is very cool as well.
Okay, now I agree.
He's
now
like,
I
no
agree.
problem.
Oh, yeah.
But I also like the prior, like hinting at the prior relationship Gortash and Dirge have, which is like he tolerates Orin, but he liked the Dark Urge.
Yeah. He prefers him, right?
Yeah, he prefers him because like I don't know, like they got along a little better or something. Because Orin's a bit of a cringe, like
yeah, exactly. Try hard, pick me, bro.
Yeah, trying hard.
Pick me, bro. That's why she's
a bit of pick me.
Pick me, bro.
Like,
that's why whenever I see her,
can you stop like
being so edgy. Shut up. It's not that deep.
Can you stop being evil? I'm just trying to get on with my day. Can you stop being other people for 1 second?
I know.
Please?
Like, you know, she's so much of a tryhard. She tries so hard to get your attention by discussing with someone else, you know? So that shit is so cringe, bro. It's so freaking cringe.
There has to be a dialogue option which is like, oh, Oren's here.
Like, I know, right?
Oh,
another way, another time, another orange time.
I think,
my God, it's freaking cringe.
If you were a wait, I had a good question just before. Oh no, it's gone again. Oh God! Oh no, it's gone! It's gone!
Brain.
Oh, it's gone!
No brain!
No brain! No brain! My brain's gone! My brain! My brain! All I can think about is
Gortash.
It's Gortash. I'm Gortash's top guy. I gotta lead out the Baldur's Gate massacre.
Oh my God! Gortash.
I think Dirge Tash is a very popular ship, though.
Oh, it is. It is. It is. I guess it makes sense since the lore is quite deep.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of characters that like establish you had like a prior relationship with them or something, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Tab is literally just like a blank slate. They're just like, well, I'm here. I guess I'm gonna be the champion of the city.
Yeah.
The revelation that the Emperor is Baldurin, actually, I did not understand that at first.
Oh.
I was like, wait, huh? I was like, what? But then I was like, wait, what? Huh?
Yeah. That shit. I like how there's like a whole song about Baldurin in the Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it plays in the
Yeah, we don't bother. Yeah, and then we don't even bother about it. Like, bro spoiled the game before he spoiled himself.
Yeah, I was like, oh, wait, hold on. And then everyone's like, ugh, you got turned into a mind flayer. It's just a hazard thing. And also, one thing that I find very interesting about Baldur's Gate is like combining, because these mind flayers, they kind of look like Cthulhu kind of eldritch horrors, right? Yeah. But they combine it with the medieval fantasy aspect. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that is actually quite interesting. Because, okay, since I'm not like into like D&D settings, right? So all of these mind flayers, all of these terms, it always leads me back to Stranger Things.
Yeah,
because they use, you know, Stranger Things. Yeah, because Vecna and then mind flayers and then Demogorgon. Yeah, I always lead back to Stranger Things. So my first thought of like mind flayers is like a big just a big spaceship type of thing. So when I see like in freaking Baldur's Gate, I was like, oh, so this is how they relate it back to. I was like, oh, huh. I did not expect the tentacles, but all right.
Yeah, I did not expect the tentacles like the Cthulhu stuff.
I don't know. Yeah. So I feel like that's quite interesting anyway.
It was a very interesting. It's very interesting. Like I've never really seen that before, as you said. Like I don't know much about D&D. Oh, do you remember that if you invade Raphael's mansion, his succubus says that he's bad in bed? Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
He cooked his ass. He cooked.
Raphael is fucked, bro. Raphael is like the weakest demon, bro. He's trying so hard. That's why he wants the freaking hammer.
I can't believe his own succubus that is basically just like a clone of himself told us that he's basically a pillow princess.
He sucks.
That sucks.
They
got the chair.
Oh, okay. Now I do not know.
I need to go back to the House of Hope and look at and try and find the cuck chair in his like house.
What the fuck?
What is going on in this house?
Dude.
What is going on here? What the hell?
Bonnie
Bonnie then?
Bonnie then?
Oh my god. Even in the Baldur's Gate yapping streams, Bonnie somehow managed to catch strays.
I know, right? Was this
somehow.
Yeah, bruh.
Somehow. I think, so currently, I'm in my Dirge run through. I'm a Warlock class. I'm currently, I think I just killed Yoga. For some reason, oh yeah, there was a bug. It was really funny. Gale thought I was in a relationship with him. And
with what?
With
who?
With me. I was in like a love triangle. I triggered the love triangle. Gale, Astarion, me, love triangle.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
And he like I like, so Astarion does the whole like confession thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I get like a notification that Gale wants to talk, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, like Gale's romance is like kind of out of the blue because you're like, oh shoot, since when, you know? Like it figures out of the blue, you know? It's so weird.
The first when I got like the Dirge thing, the first thing that he did was be like, hey, you wanna see this magic trick? And then you go, apparently I said no because I knew where this was going. Because I was leading me somewhere secret to go see a magic trick. Where are your clothes at? Where are your clothes at? And so I said no, and then he was like, a shame, disappointing, and I was like, okay.
Oh yeah, bro. He likes to like.
He's a little bit. Sometimes he's a little bit too of a weepy meow meow boy, where he's just like, meh.
Yeah. I know I'm trying to do this, but you don't accept me. You know.
So
for me.
So Astarion says like, oh, I actually like you, and then Gale, he was like, I thought you would at least tell me. And I was like, I didn't even know that we were a thing. He was kind of getting like kind of Mr. Nice Guy with it. He was like, I suppose Astarion has his charms, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. The salty ocean of Gale. I'm sure. Apparently, his romance is very nice, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. A lot of people say his romance is really nice. He's really sweet. He's like a good husband material type of romance.
He'd cook you soup if you're sick.
Oh yeah, he can cook, and he has a cat, Tara.
He does have a cat, but his cat is like his cat is like a boy mom. He's like, get away from my man. Get away from my boy. Also, the short one is very sweet as well, and
oh yeah, short one is really sweet. I feel like her part is like really sweet if you save the parents. Cause she's like, she has like a farm, right?
Bonnie's in the... Oh, excuse me.
Oh my god, you summoned Bonnie, bro.
I don't know how this happened. Every time. It's dunce, I swear. He's in cohorts. Every time I talk about Bonnie, she appears.
Damn.
Bonnie, you would be in the cook chair. Bonnie, out of everyone in Baldur's Gate, who would you romance? I think she did say she likes Astarion.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah, I think so. We're all Astarion girlies here. Not a Gale girly to be found.
Yeah, bruh. Sorry, bruh. We all for the freaking red flag.
What's going on? We're just simple women.
I know. But for you, do you prefer Ascended or Spawn?
Spawn.
Spawn as well.
Oh, she has a thing for morally ambiguous men. Of course, I love Astarion.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. You're part of you're one of us.
Yeah, one of us.
I think I definitely do prefer Spawn Astarion because I don't really prefer Ascended because I think there is I don't know what your opinion about this is, but like there is like a sliver of him that does not love you.
Yeah. That is true.
Which makes it very good for like angsty fanfic stuff.
Yeah.
But in terms of like me myself, like he just sees you. He likes that.
He sees you as a tool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is like that. It is like that. I mean, to be fair, every conversation is just like he views you as a pet, and that's it, not like as a partner or some shit.
Even the narrator is like, damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he only sees you as like his favorite little pet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's it.
It's okay. I'll be his pet.
Yeah, bro.
Oh yeah, there was the whipping and the goblin layer. I don't think I did that with the sadistic. No, the opposite of sadistic. I was about to say misogynistic, but that's not the right word. The masochistic.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what was the? Who are they? Freaking. Who are their gods again? I forgot. The freaking Lavorta, something. I forgot the name of the.
Il Manta? Something like that. El Manta?
I don't remember.
I forget.
Know, but that guy was really into. But it gives you buff though. That stuff is good.
Yeah. Oh, does it? Wait, I was like a bit like, I can't do this in front of everyone. Can I really at least go to a corner or something? But he was like, no.
Yeah, they give you a buff, but the thing is, the buff will be gone if you die, if your character dies. That's why it's gone for mine, because my character keeps on dying.
Oh, it went. It was just like, oh, it's gone.
It's a permanent buff, but if you die, it's just gonna be gone. But yeah,
Starion gets off on it. He's like, yes.
Oh yeah, he does. But I would say
everyone else is like, you're seriously going to do that?
Yeah, I know. Just seriously gonna let her do that. And what did he say?
Whenever I did a play that I knew that would get me a Starion approval, and it was always like everyone else disapprove.
Yeah,
I felt like I have to go up to everyone personally, like later on, being like, by the way, I was just doing that to impress that guy.
That's so true. Like, don't view me the wrong way. I just like him.
I was just trying to do it to impress him.
Yeah, it's just a little thing, you know.
I would have.
Yeah, I ain't kinking, you know. No, that's not me.
Normally, I would not let that goblin kill that child, but like,
yeah, I know. Normally, I would not let you punch the freaking guy, but you know,
yeah, but...
I don't want to save the grove. You know? Dude, I swear to God, wait, you remember the part where in Act 2 when you're inside the cave thingy, you were trying to go to the Merkel, right? And then there's like a pot with a lot of mind flayers, and then that's where you find Mizora, and that's where you find Zeblo. Remember?
Yes, in the in the colony, right? Yeah,
the colony. Yeah, like if you release them, it's gonna get like a star in disapproval. And you know what I did? I moved a star in so far way back so that you won't get this.
You're standing over there. I am going to release these guys. Like, why? Yeah. There are some approval and disapprovals where I'm just like, why did you disapprove that? Or why did you approve that? Where like you do something, Karlak disapproves, but then you go talk to her afterwards, and she was like, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, they can't make up their mind. That's so true. I was like,
oh my God. I was like, what? Wait, I was so hello, Afty. I was so offended in early access that he rejected me at the party. I genuinely felt hurt. Like, I haven't felt that slighted by a man in years.
Oh my God.
He does kind of give you the I have higher standards kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly, bruh. He knows his worth.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows his worth. He's like, whatever. I've never gotten rejected by him because I somehow always managed to get like high approval with everyone. I'm just like a people pleaser. What can I say?
That's so good, bruh. My fault during that time was because I went to the tiefling party too soon.
Oh really?
So I didn't manage to I didn't manage to do the other stuff which will increase more approval. Yeah, that's why, because I do not know.
You always end up smooching Shart. That's because you guys like share a whole bottle of wine together, and it's like a kind of like drunken kind of like let's kiss kind of thing. What if we were girls and we kissed?
Oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah,
that's so true. But the thing is, I haven't played the Starion walkthrough yet.
Oh, the origin story. That's very true. Unfortunately, I'm too attached to character creation that I haven't even like
tried out.
thought about an origin story. But if I was gonna do one, I'd probably do Shadowheart because I love her so much.
I'll probably do a story because I kind of want to know what his point of view, like what was, because I know he will have like dreams about like being.
He
with,
has dreams
like,
about
Cazador.
Cazador.
Yeah. So I'm kind of curious on that because I still haven't seen any spoilers on that yet. Right now, the only thing that I achieve or the only thing that I've seen is just like Tav POV, never the origin story POV.
Yeah. I think like it would be extremely I think it would be extremely interesting to see Shadowheart, definitely Astarion, and Karlach as well. Karlach for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karlach being nice as well.
Yeah,
And
Karlach's really nice.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel, just like playing as a Githyanki. And I think like I just love all of the characters so much that they are now when I open up the game I'm like, hello my friends.
I swear to God, every time I open, every time I end, I need to like freaking talk to Astarion and give him a kiss, you know? It's like a tradition at this point.
Come here.
Yeah, keys. And then when he said like, oh, I have something to talk to you about, and then he's like, I'm all pointy ears for you, my love. I was like, ah!
I'm all pointy ears for you, my love. I'm like, oh really? You love me. Maybe we are lonely.
Oh my God.
Wholesome.
We're fine.
Bonnie
How
says
comforting.
Wholesome kind of does it for me though. We were just talking about a Wholesome. We were talking about how he is a polyamory, I liked your vibe across the bar kind of guy, and how he's like. So basically, we were talking about how you come into his life. And you save his grove, and then 2, you save like the Shadowlands, which is something he's been trying to do for ages. And then he's just like, I think I love you, but I must have you. But you are in a relationship, but it's okay.
You're in a relationship.
Unfortunately,
like, I don't mind.
I can't. I think this is just my personality. I think like for Rhubarb, myself, because I am after all. I have to take at one point. I have to take a first lady or a first man of Rhubarbia. I'm a one person kind of lady, you know. So I don't want anybody else in my stuff in my person, because then it just gets a little messy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She got facts.
Yeah.
Got facts. You know, you never know. Someone wants to take over the throne without her consent. No, we don't want that.
No,
we don't want that.
What, you guys are secretly. You guys are secretly plotting against me. Yeah. Oh, you kind of liked. Oh, Bonnie says that she kind of liked that her playthrough was romantically tumultuous.
Oh my God! You know what, honey? You do you.
Honestly, I kind of for the drama, I kind of get it.
Oh yeah. For the drama, yeah, that is true. But the thing is, I was so attached with the character that I view myself in the character, so I don't want to do that. I'm so attached, bro. I'm so attached.
Oh,
like,
you don't like me? I guess I'll just never love anyone ever again. I guess. But I kind of get it for the drama. But I think I'm just sad. I just don't want like the person that I was initially interested in to feel upset. Yeah. The Gale was basically like, "Oh, you don't like me? What if I just blew myself up and everybody here?"
Oh my God! because you can't like trigger his like heart, you know, or else he's gonna die.
Well, like in Act 2, there's that option to just like kill him and just like blow him up.
Yeah, that's so
and it
true.
like whenever I'm in a battle, it just sings to me like, what if I just click this?
Do it. Why did I just
Have you ever clicked it before?
No, I should do it on the last battle during my honor mode though, because I was so egoing during the final battle that I fucked up, bro.
How is that going? You're
no, the thing is my honor mode, I got dishonored mainly because I forgot like at the end part when you enter the brain area, there's like a timer. I did not know there was a timer. I did not see the timer, so I got fucked by the timer. That's all. That's the thing that pisses me off because it was so freaking close. It was so close. Yeah. It's like the freaking Halcyon thing all over again, you know, when he's in the portal. Ay, shish, Jinja.
Oh, Jinja. Shibao. Shibao. Yeah, my I think mine and whose relationship arcs will look pretty similar, which is like Astarion, Astarion, Astarion. But for Bonnie's, it's rejected by Astarion. Try to not commit suicide after that. Kiss Shark. Drunkenly kiss Shark. Be like, well, whatever. Kiss Shark. Date Gale. Be like, Gale, I guess I'll settle for Gale. Will kisses me before the patch is added to let him down gently. What the heck?
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that too. Continue to date Dale. Accidentally break up with Gale? Yeah, there's some weird bugs with like some of the romantic dialogue. Especially with party banter as well.
Oh, yeah. Something you trigger, right? Yeah, that's so true.
It's like, I got like, for some reason, there must have been a queue or something for loads of people's dialogue about my relationship, because everyone just started yapping about my own relationship. I was like, I'm right here, guys. I do like Jaheira's line about like, I'm glad that it's your non-vampiric charms that our friend has fallen for Astarion, because they actually refer to you as you know? I like that. I like when I feel included. True. Bonnie went wild.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's the first playthrough, bro. We don't know what the fuck we're doing, I guess.
Yeah, I was tunnel vision for one person. Like, I feel like that's just like me in general.
Same, bro. I'm tunnel vision.
I can't have you.
I rather went solo, bro. I feel like that's gonna be lore accurate, bro. Oh no, I'm scared.
I'm scared. I know they want you to explore other relationships to do the dialogue, but it's like, what if I just committed myself to one person forever?
Yeah.
Christian values with Rhubarb. I'm playing a Christian playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I close my eyes when the romance scenes happens, even when they kiss. I'm like, I've seen enough. Just hold hands for me, please.
Yeah. Just hold hands, keep it say so. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're nearly out of time, Miss Who.
Oh yeah.
It's been so fun.
It was. Finally able to yab.
Time flew by. So what is your favorite moment and your least favorite moment in Baldur's Gate?
Oh, okay. I would say my favorite moment will always be the Cazador fight, the end of the Cazador fight. I feel like that is just peak for me.
I think so, because Astarion has such like a big release of emotion.
Yeah, that was so good.
It's so good, and the voice acting's so good, and the dynamics as well, and it's so dramatic as well in that in that strange dungeon he has. Yeah, I would
especially
say
I feel like it only works if you pick him as a spawn. I feel if you pick him as a sender, it doesn't feel that emotional when you as much as you pick.
Yeah, because he has like a big release of emotion. Yeah, it was so sad because he was crying. He was crying so hard. He's finally free. He's finally. It was so emotional. Ascendant is just kind of like, you give him what, like,
he's just evil.
He thinks he wants, but it's not really what he wants. I know what's best for you.
Yeah, I know what's best for you.
I know what's best for you.
For real. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. In the early game, Will would start a romance cutscene with you where the only options were kiss or be horrible to him. Sometimes that is true. In Baldur's Gate, it's either be like the nicest person in the world or be the worst person in the world.
That's so true.
No in between. Or say nothing.
Oh yeah, so true.
Go non-verbal.
Oh my god, so true, bro.
Yeah. What is your least favorite moment? Or at least, like, least favorite, like, bit where you were like, whatever, kind of thing.
Let's see. I don't know, actually. I wouldn't say there's any... The first part... I guess the part that's quite redundant for me... Actually, I'm not sure.
What comes to mind is Oh, really? The entirety of Act 2? That is actually our most favorite act.
Yeah, I
Holy
like.
moly.
I like meeting up with all the Thorms. Actually, I found that part was really good.
Oh, the
My favorite Thorm was the doctor.
Oh,
like
the
that.
doctor. Yeah, the
Yeah, I
doctor
like
was
that part.
crazy. That was an insane bit. I was like, what is this Victorian horror house?
Yeah, that was so good.
I like
was so good.
the stupid Shaw trials. That is so true. I was like,
The Shaw trials. I kind of like it. I like the Shaw trials actually. I find it really interesting.
well, I just like
Um,
that whole the stuff with like Shadowheart is very good. She has like such a good like she has such a good like when she throws that spear into the chasm,
yeah.
that made me cry. That made me cry. I was
Okay.
sobbing. I was like, oh my Shyla. I was like,
Oh, actually, you know what? That part where the SMR turns into when Alien went to change to the SMR, that one was quite epic as well. Actually, the cutscene.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good. The music and everything.
I think that's got to be my favorite moment is where Shadowheart like says, "Oh, who romanced the Emperor? She got the mind blown achievement."
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know, but I was like, get those tentacles away from me.
I mean,
You're like, yes, please.
I was getting mind played.
You were getting mind played. You were getting mind played, and then everyone walked in like, excuse me, privacy, please.
Oh my god, yeah, everybody walked in, I got embarrassed. I got embarrassed. I was like, okay. I actually like freaking replay back, because I don't want to do that. I don't want that.
You should have been like, whoa, I'm so drunk. Those 15 bottles of wine really, oh, what the hell? Oh.
I'm not in my correct mind. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh. It's not what it looks like. It's not what it looks like.
Yeah, bro. It's the wine. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah, but that's gotta be my favorite moment. Is like the end, the climax of Shadowheart's story where she throws the spear into like the chasm, and she's just like, she's just like no, because it's like you don't know what she's gonna do, right? You don't know whether she's gonna just turn around and be like, no, actually, I think I'm gonna be evil. Because at first, I didn't know anything about the Dark Lord Shah, and then when you read up about it, you're like, oh. You're like somebody that supports cannibalism. You're like, oh no.
It's so true. That's so true.
It's so true. Well, thank you so much. It's been so fun discussing my latest. I've had such a good time, honestly.
Yes, thank you for inviting me.
No worries. It's been so much fun. Oh my god, it's been so much fun.
Bro, finish your Dark Urge, bro. That Urge is actually so good.
Yeah, Dark Urge. I'm really looking forward to getting to the Act 3, because that's when things start to really unravel, right?
Yeah. Like Dark 2, Act 2, you're just like, Nani kore?
What's going on? Nani?
Yeah, it's like, oh, why do I have? Why do I have this?
Why do I want to kill you?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's your next stream?
Next stream? Oh, my next stream is tomorrow. I'm just gonna be finishing my horror game that I played. Yeah.
What horror game is it?
It's called Post Trauma.
Yeah,
it's kind of, the vibe is kind of like Silent Hill a bit.
Ah, so, I love Silent Hill. One of my favorite games.
Yeah, bro. Oh, you know it's gonna release a new one? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna play that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that. Apparently. No, it's funny because I'm like a fan of the guy that writes Higurashi and Umineko, like visual novel.
Oh.
But the thing is, people were like, whoa, the guy that wrote Higurashi is gonna be awesome. But for me that knows the writer quite well, I'm like, oh no.
Hey, that's the best part, no?
Yeah, it was really fun geeking out about Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it is.
It's been
finally
really fun.
Bro,
it's been so much fun. I'm gonna continue my playthrough now. My next stream is tomorrow. I'm joining in with a collab. We're gonna be playing Guilty as Socks, DK Graves' Fish and Ekamori is gonna be in the collab. It's gonna be real fun.
Ooh, nice.
And then I'm gonna probably, and then I have a karaoke stream. We're gonna be doing British Boy Summer songs. It's gonna be really, it's gonna be a lot of fun. British summer's just starting in Japan, so I'm dying.
Yeah, she got a lot of stuff she's gonna do. Yeah, British Boy Summer Karaoke,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna stop Vyra. What is that?
a lot of like dance music with vocals, I feel.
Oh my god.
The karaoke, the dance, and Oasis. British boys love Oasis.
Okay,
Wonderful. You know, I go to the karaoke bars here in Japan, and they ask me to sing something, and they're like, I'm like, I don't know, what British song do you want to hear? And they're like, Wonderwall. Always, 100% of the time, Wonderwall. Every single time. Can't get enough.
It's an identity at this moment, right?
Yeah, it's just like they only know two boys from Manchester singing Wonderwall. But yeah. But thank you so much, Hugh. Goodbye, everyone. It's been so much fun. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Otsutsu.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye.